Yo, so I just recorded a Loom video for myself called the 5-year Sovereign Legacy Map. And this includes how I plan to go from where I am right now to 30K per month online. And it's going to be a no bullshit, basically a pretty raw video for you guys to follow. So if you are building something similar, I promise you in this video, I'm going to dive into an exact 5-year plan to go from basically zero to multiple 7 figures. So without further ado, let's dive right in. This is the mission: how to build a unbreakable legacy, 30K per month, 3 children, some land, some freedom, and a name that lives on for 100 years. This is the entire sovereign blueprint. A quick overview: we're going to go through year 1, which is the foundation of fire; year 2, empire activation; 3, legacy lock-in; number 4, the bloodline begins; and number 5, the sovereign dynasty. And then we have some non-negotiable rules. We'll start off with the foundation of fire. So the time frame is going to be, as of right now, if you were to start, to 12 months from now. So the mission is to build income, build some identity and structure in your life. And this is if you're starting from practically from zero and you want to build a remote or an income online. This gives you the freedom to travel, to do whatever you want with who you want. So the target monthly income is going to be 5 to 10K per month. Pillars of this first year is going to be launching a school community or a low ticket community. That's going to be a $49 to $97 a month community plus a $9.97 coaching offer on the back end. You're going to post on YouTube 2 to 3 times per week, and you're going to have 5 to 7 reels every single week, preferably 7 reels every single week. So 1 reel per day. These YouTube videos are going to be the bread and butter of the brand. And why am I saying this? Because I've spent over 50K in masterminds and coaching, and all of my mentors has gone all in on YouTube. So YouTube is the hidden tool. It is the secret, because with AI and everything coming in, what's going to separate you from AI? It's going to be building trust, authority, and a brand. So you're going to use YouTube to be able to do that. Next, we have lead magnet to an email list, to the low ticket community, which I have here, school funnel. Eliminate casual dating unless it is aligned. Now this is a huge one because a lot of people, they waste a ton of time dating and it leads to absolutely nothing. For example, like if you go out and just date for validation, you have to take the time to get ready. Well, first of all, you have to take the time to probably swipe on a dating app. If you're not meeting people in real life, you have to set up the date. You have to go meet them, spend the money, and then come back home. I mean, it's like at least 2 hours if you go on a date, plus the time to break your business or working. So casual dating is the worst thing that you can do unless you're dating for purpose. Physique refinement equals a marketing asset. So this is super important because if you don't have your health dialed in, it's going to be hard to get the rest of your life dialed in. Travel to scout legacy countries. Now this is either Ukraine, Poland, Turkey, Colombia. I've been to Ukraine and I've been to all these countries. Poland is, I think, the best place to go if you are seriously looking to build a legacy and build some root, because it is one of the best economies, the most safest country right now in the entire world. Ukraine is great. There's obviously a war going on right now. I don't recommend it. Turkey is good. I was only there for 2 weeks. And Colombia is good for, I would say, short to mid-term, like getting your brand off the ground. I don't think Colombia is a place where you're going to, stay for the rest of your life. You're going to want to save 50K minimum if you're staying in either it's Canada or whatever country you're staying in, whether that's the USA, UK, Australia, wherever you're watching this video from. Daily journaling and vision wall. So if you do want to have a wife, or if you do want to have kids, or let's say you just want to have girls in general, you want to have just some fun and hook up with girls, I don't care whatever your goals are, just put them on a vision wall, the entire empire, whatever car you want, whatever house you want. So year number 2 is going to be the empire activation. Now this is going to be 12 months to 24 months. Where we scale the income And essentially, we're going to test the legacy territory. Target monthly income for that is going to be 15K to 20K. And this is when you're going to launch a version 2 of the offer. It's going to be either a group coaching or brotherhood model, weekly YouTube long form and repurposed shorts. So we're not stopping doing any of the YouTube stuff. We're just going to utilize it to do shorts and reels. Build a school community or low ticket community to 300 plus members. Vet women for long-term alignment only. Buy 1 to 2 small real estate assets abroad. Hire a VA plus an editor, and operate a 6-month abroad and a 6-month in your home country, whether that's Canada or USA. I personally really do want to get a dog, and it might not be for everybody, but I want to get a Doberman, train it and discipline it so that it is, a dog that is extremely loyal, that'll be by your side no matter where you go. So year number 3, legacy lock-in. Time frame is going to be 24 to 36 months. Now the mission is to choose home base. Maybe you guys are going to achieve this way sooner than this though, but this is just for me where I am right now. And if you're starting from 0, choose the base in year 3, choose the wife year 3. You want to have the foundations built. Target monthly income is $30,000 per month. All right. Pillars is to launch a high ticket offer. It's going to be from 5K to 15K. A team of 3, a VA, an editor, and an operation manager. Basically what you're looking for is to start to build the team and to scale, vet and commit to a high value woman. You want to date her for 3 to 6 months before you commit full time, because you don't know within the first month, even the first 2 months. You need 3 months to 6 months. Begin the fatherhood prep. Buy like 5 to 10 acres of land, whether that's in Canada or abroad. Build maybe a homeschool and private curriculum for your kids, and document the lifestyle content for authority. I can't stress building a private curriculum and a homeschool for your kids, because if you are in the West, especially Canada, these are the worst places to raise your kids. I do know that for sure. Every school that I go look at, there's a gay pride flag on every single school. Even the churches here have gay flags on them. It is like in everywhere, and you can't get away from it. Year number 4, the bloodline begins. 36 to 48 months. The first child, you're going to have the first piece of land. Your target monthly income is going to be 30 to 50K per month. The firstborn arrives. This is what we like to call the identity mirror kid. This is the kid where it's going to test your leadership the most, and it is going to be a direct version of you. It's going to be like you 2.0. The fortress style home base could be either in Poland, Ukraine, or Turkey. Passive funnel generates 10K per month. School, brotherhood, whatever, low ticket community has 1,000 plus members. The wife and the child is fully integrated into this legacy mission. No unnecessary distractions. This is just pure output and protection. Year number 5, this sovereign dynasty. Now this is 48 to 60 months out. The mission of this year is to preserve the legacy, build immortality. Target monthly income is $50,000 to $100,000 per month. And some of you guys are probably thinking, this is crazy, can't even fathom that. I do have mentors that have hit this though, and I do know it's possible. 50 to 100K in today's day and age is not as much as it used to be. So the pillars for this year 5 is publish the Sovereign Blueprint book, a docu-series, or whatever blueprint that you're doing, whatever docu-series you want to make. Do 2 to 3 paid communities, 3+ monetization streams, own multiple real estate assets, global and local. I love the idea of building, a online brand, owning cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, and I have a lot of it, but eventually you want to, at least I personally want to funnel that into some hard tangible assets like real estate, something that I can touch. And I know Bitcoin is a hard asset, but it is not like real estate, right? You can't physically live in Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is like real estate. They're only making a certain amount of Bitcoin in this world, just like God isn't making any more land. So they're both great assets, but just something about owning multiple real estate assets is different, and it's just really nice to have. It's a good peace of mind. This is when the second or third child is born. And this is when you're in full dynasty mode. Asset protection, a trust, a family law setup is going to be super important. You also want to maybe get a prenup, depending on who you are and how you feel about this. But you're going to have a cult following helping. Maybe it's going to be men, it's going to be women, maybe it's going to be both, but 1,000 plus to build their own legacy. You're going to be, maybe you're in the online space and you want to build your own brand. So this is the blueprint right here. Non-negotiable rules, guys. No woman is above your mission. Vet for values, not for validation. No content equals no brand, no impact, so you have to post daily. In today's day and age, if you're not posting, you are invisible. It's just how the world is. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Let's all fucking crush it together. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.